Okay, I'm back. I just had to load up my niece's car and take her dog a walk, so let's do this. However, facing unprepared visitor violent of the truth, your words will still carry profound significance.
Only by reflecting on our steps can we remember the path we should be walking on, and the companions who have walked alongside us. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream, and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready? Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
Why are we doing this? Does it have to be? Yeah. Um, I'm going to take out Fuse and put in Lingsha.
To bear witness to the great General Fei Xiao's heroism again is truly fortunate.
How long has this reign been ongoing?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the
Why does this look like
even in death.
Black Swan's ult?
But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't be reduced to puppets of the Nihility in their death. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
I know.
So, why is all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, my presence leaves such a strong mark.
Make a screenshot of this.
In the waves.
Yes. Yes.
Sin thirsters. The obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the Nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
So this is how it is. I'm already dead.
Yes,
Are you watching over me?
this is my duty as the Watcher of the Acheron.
No, she comes out of
I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the Nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Look to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all.
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
this reminds me of, well, not just nuts, but this right here reminds me of when May grabbed Kiana when she was falling. If she asked her God, what is it? Lament the Fallen.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes,
Who knows?
that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the swarm, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Brent won't even take our calls. I touched the familiar scratches on Grandma's antique desk. She knew, didn't she? That's why you spent so much time teaching me.
Had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there. Alone.
Will you come see me, Will? We've been busy. Skip the store, see time.
Oh, it's Tiernan.
All of you could get delivered.
Take my hand and come with
Eleanor
me.
was nobody's friend. Well, Jake smiled.
We'll
She's
leave
the
this
great
place.
actress.
You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
always distinguish between reality and a...
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be forever.
Anna's dream is too...
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why does life slumber?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place, return to where you belong, and awaken Penacony from this dream. As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. So, when will people actively save themselves? The answer is when they are in desperate situations, like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that the fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
It's like, what was that a maelstrom?
The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions.
A jar or a
So
bag?
far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the sweet dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
I feel no fear.
If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I want to live in a dream.
Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now, come to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it, such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
What hardships you must have experienced. In that case, allow me to do something meaningless too. Please, tell me your name. Perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment, and nobody will remember this conversation or your answer. But I believe that your name should be remembered. And this universe will remember it as well.
For me, some things are difficult to recall, yet there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey, the origin of the vibrant red hue in my life, and the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden Ozenmori May. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more.
Someone got a 4-star.
What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
Yes.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call. Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
Noisy.
Awaken from your dream. No. Have your fangs and claws dull. Fearless. Unstoppable! Too slow.
Noisy.
Where are you going?
Disorderly
I venture
noise.
forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant. Inevitable.
Yeah, I don't think I knows whether in that first fight with him.
Without order, how can the weak be righteous? Now, noisy.
I'll take the lead. Back down. Never hesitate.
Disorderly noise.
That won't do. Again.
Any objection? Feel free to make your case. Noise is fading.
I'll catch up.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
Disorderly noise.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Immerse yourself in it as you desire. Oh, a weakness.
Everyone, keep up with my tempo. Show me what you can do. Fearless and unstoppable.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's day, destined for oblivion.
How about we dissipate that foul stench quickly?
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin!
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant! Inevitable! Still the same old. Listen to our song. No. Have your fangs and back down. Never hesitate. Too slow.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Oh, a weakness.
That won't do.
Noisy.
It's my turn.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering
That
soul.
was me. The GameCube was that night.
Okay, phase 2.
7,336 notes. I solemnly invite you to join the glory
Dang it, there goes Acheron.
That fire.
of the heavens.
Yeah.
of this problem.
Noisy.
Too slow.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting. Get it together.
Back down. Never hesitate.
Victim, victim, damn it.
Leave it to you.
Indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion?
Both body and mind must be pure.
I'll take the lead. Still the same old.
Disorderly noise. Perfect melody I command. Recreate paradise anew. Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony.
These horizons echo from afar to attack enemies.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Disorderly noise. Is that you singing?
Their cry. The paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
How about we dissipate that time to cleanse the pills? Don't you agree?
Disorderly noise.
Still the same old.
Uphold the truth, and you will.
I'll take the lead.
Please allow me to work the root of this problem. Oh, a weakness.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin!
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Awaken from your dream.
but it's not gonna be good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this one that way.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've had enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
I'll take the lead. It's my turn.
Did you come here of your own? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I venture forth to hunt, always soaring, forever triumphant! Inevitable!
Not order. How can the weak be righteous?
Oh, a weakness.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 back down. Never hesitate! Too slow.
Disorderly noise!
That works.
Disorderly noise!
Another journey begins. Existence as fleeting as the dawn still, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
7,336 notes. Only light join the glorious chorus, and ascend to the heavens! How noisy!
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin!
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
I venture forth to hunt, always soaring, forever triumphant! Inevitable!
Dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion?
Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
Perfect melody I command. Recreate paradise anew! Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony. Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Robin, is that you singing?
in a perpetual night of solitude. You're falling apart on your own. That won't do.
Persistence is fleeting as the dawn is dim, destined for oblivion.
If we had never experienced solitude, how could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hands.
How about we
Yes.
dismiss that foul stench quickly?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, a weakness.
Hey, Grant, here we are. Hey, language.
In the world, there is a type of bird that can spit out gold.
40 great value.
Too slow.
50 Grant rolls. Six-day Grant meeting.
In the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering soul. Let's play our own melody.
Let the show begin.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Rematerializing as one single blood. It discovered that a form of life so many times that the sun carried back by most armies to research scientists. Around the matter stream results in an entirely life. 1 month of rain, 5/16 to Axiom, and 1/16 in biogenetic alien. Fortunately, the captain took swift action on the situation going returning to the duty. Star Trek is transport acts in topics and topics and unchanged. From these harrowing chapters that line the history of Starfleet, none are as shocking, rising as the Two-Face incident. In 2372, a Starfleet vessel operating outside of the communications range would face a situation with two separate independents, rematerializing through the transformation as one single life. We discovered that the form of license, in times, some carried out by one of Starfleet's popular service
See, that's
scientists.
4 ways to one face out.
One half over, 1/8 delay, 5/16 to Axiom, and 1/16
He's done.
Fortunately, the captain took swift action, reversing the situation.
I had to go to casual.
Duty. In Star Trek universe, transport accidents often seem as common as they are tragic. From these harrowing chapters that line the history of Starfleet, none are as shocking, polarizing as the Two-Face incident. In 2372, a Starfleet vessel operating outside of communications range faced a situation involving two separate crew
We will
members
wake up from our
rematerializing through the transporter as one single life. It will be discovered that a full device of certain enzymes and some been carried back by one of Starfleet's top research scientists. Corrupt the matter stream resulting in an entirely new life that was 1 month long, 1/8 millennium, 5/16 Talaxian, and 1/16 symbiogenetically.
Dream.
Fortunately, the captain took direction first in the situation by her own hand, returning the crew on duty. Star Trek universe, transport accidents often seem as common as they are tragic. From these harrowing chapters that line the history of Starfleet, none are as shocking rising as
in the land of the dreams.
On 2372, a Starfleet vessel operating outside of communications range would face a situation involving two separate crew members rematerializing through the transporter signal.
When
It will
I
be
found
discovered
Peter
that devices
on the
designed
precipice
to
What if it's dream?
stood on the brink of destruction.
matter
And the
stream
world
resulting
was
in
poised to
incident.
surrender
Look, it
to
was
its new
one
master.
half Vulcan, one eighth Malaya,
A
5/6
body to
Flex,
dream,
and
of half
1/16
vultures
symbiogenetic
and a brother and sister.
Fortunately, the ultimate action reversed the situation by the duty.
And so, an eon
The
succumbed
Star Trek
to
universe,
slumber once
transport accidents often seem as
Some
common as they are
celebrated
tragic.
this fall.
Of these harrowing chapters that line the history of Starfleet,
Among the
numbers shocking
insignificant
of the
witnesses,
rising as
mere specks in the vast tapestry of the
in
universe.
2372, a Starfleet vessel operating outside of communications range would face a situation involving two separate crew members rematerializing through the transporter as one
The
single life.
cosmos bathed in the
It will be
radiance
discovered
of
that a
pure
full
God.
isosurgical enzymes
A
that some
tempestuous
carried
storm
back by one of
brewed on the
Starfleet's top
horizon.
research scientists.
The chant
The matter stream
all through
resulting
the
in
amber
entirely
rain
new life
grew
through the
ever
force,
louder.
one half Vulcan,
Yet,
one
no
eighth
matter
Malaya,
how one
5/16
contemplates
Talaxian, and 1/16
inexorable
biogenetic
swings Kolhat's colossal hammer.
Actually, the captain took
Eternal
speculation
cycle.
first in the situation by her own hand, returning the crew to duty
Tale
returning
of
the
the
drama.
Astral Express,
In the Star Trek universe, transport accidents often seem as common as they are tragic.
time
Of these
marches
harrowing
forward,
chapters that line the history of
heralding the
Starfleet,
arrival of
none
a
are
new
as
chapter
shocking,
in
polarizing
the
as
history of
tragic
trailblazing
incidents.
expeditions.
In 2372, a Starfleet vessel operating outside of communications range
Do you
would
think
face a situation
the
with two
stars
separate
will
crew
be the
members
way?
rematerializing through the transporter as one single.
Because the constellation that
It
looks
will be
like the
discovered
moon,
that ISIS times
Taurus
carried back by the Starfleet's top research scientists.
lately.
The matter stream resulting in entirely new life.
It's the dormant equals.
One half Vulcan,
Don't worry,
one
it's
eighth
still there.
Malaya, 5/16
Just it's located
Talaxian,
in the inner
and
ring of
1/16
Penacony and can only be
symbiogenetic.
seen when spring and summer overlap.
Fortunately, the captain took some
As
action
for the
in the
question you
situation by her
I think
turning the crew
stars
to
do
duty
die,
returning the drama.
just like people.
Yeah, let's go black holes.
But do you know,
Transport
sister?
accidents often seem
No
as common
star
as they are
actually
tragic.
belongs to the
Of these
people.
harrowing
The
chapters,
light we see from
Starfleet,
them is from a
none
long
are as
time
shocking
ago.
and polarizing as
Even
these
after the
incidents.
stars perish.
In 2372, a Starfleet
Millions
vessel
of light
operating
years,
outside of
spanning
communications
countless
range
years,
faced a
to illuminate
situation
the night
involving two
sky of
separate
another
crew
world.
members rematerializing through the transporter
In
as
our
one single
paradise,
life.
I believe
It will be
there is a
discovered that
star
a
like
device of
that,
certain enzymes
shining
and
with
some
the same
carried back by
light.
one of Starfleet's top
Its
research
radiance
scientists.
will last
Corrupt the
forever,
matter stream resulting in an entirely new life that was one half Vulcan, one eighth Malaya,
No,
5/16
not
Talaxian,
just one star.
and 1/16
Two
symbiogenetic.
stars. Or maybe even more.
Fortunately, the captain took swift action, reversing the
Yeah,
situation
you're
by her own hand, returning the crew to duty and going to drama. The Star
It's a
Trek
deal
universe,
then,
transport
This
accidents
is our
often seem as
planet.
common as they are
and
tragic.
nothing will
Of these
sway
harrowing
our
chapters that
ideals.
line the history of Starfleet, none are as more shocking or rising as the Tunix incident. In 2372, a Starfleet vessel operating outside of the communications range would face a situation involving two separate crew members rematerializing through the transporter as one single life. It will be discovered
Onward, 17th cubicle. Akeem, well, Fireflies, and the ramp doesn't worry me. Swan, Mark, Father Chef, Tao, Cody, Bodhill, Shield, Sunday, Treat, Sister, Overwood. So sample to play Argentine. Spencer, Elio, of course. Loving memory. Rosalina, Jade, and Stella. Expand for the actual president and the Starlight. Burning with enthusiasm and curiosity. Helen's Earth system. Exploring the Earth's dominant background clays. Dynamics. Sick of broader significance. And Oakland Kieran. Funky card actions present outstanding against Friday. Yes, two systems. Yeah, 7 out of those. Actually, there's a pure no one's up for Cal, Char, Legwork, Misha. Actual situation, I don't know. Starting this transport accidents often seems common as they are magic. Of these harrowing chapters that line the history of Stargate, none are as shocking on the rise of this. In 2372, a Starfleet vessel operating outside of the communications regulator faces a situation involving two separate crew members, rematerializing through the transporter as one single life. We discovered that a device of several enzymes when consumed, carried back by one of Starfleet's top research scientists, corrupt the matter stream, resulting in an entirely new life for Dawes. 1/2 Vulcan, 1/8 Alea.
Are you
5
calling this
16
to poke
tonight.
fun?
Whoever scrolls gets this card. Whoever doesn't like gets this card. Which angel pure chocolate melts your heart? This chocolate, ignorance. Blue cotton candy. People like pistachio chocolate. Share. Blue angel hair chocolate. Rainbow chocolate. Do everything.
Trailblaze friend. It's now the most valuable ship in this game.
Together is hope.
Pick a bodyguard that protect me from this thing. I say it then. Jacob, Tom, ignore this video. Do not see it. It's this video. Oh, Tom, read the article. Here's the German strategy to block the enemy guard. Number 2, as their troops begin to retreat, they use this special Schmelling.
So is Diamond planning to
This device
demote me
destroyed the trade
or
tracks.
kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
As a result, the enemy group used railway network
Why don't you
and
take a
final
wild guess?
education. Here's the
Oh,
Germans.
alright. I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46.
Alright. What were you waiting?
Are we talking about an actual bet here? I don't want to wager anything just so that you can swindle it all in the end.
Just right there.
But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, man.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call, no one can predict the outcome.
He was my first 5 stars, limited.
Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child.
That's
Thanks to you. As soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the Phantom's compound, we finished up our preparations. The seeds we planted have taken root.
Wait, so that
Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here. Oh,
Boot Hill.
so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest now, or I won't think twice about putting a bullet in your fudging head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt. Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
Oh, it's been such deja vu.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again. The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something was missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, the Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt. After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Alright. Here you started. Harmony Trailblazer E. This changes your XP. How these dots which represent how we'll take care of all that in the next video. See you then.